into its second century, but so striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Flying towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. So now Carlos Santana, lifetime versus David Price. He checks in here as a .323 batter. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. The 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
And he comes back to get him. So here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2-1 now to Mookie.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Betts is on the move. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Betts leads off second with nobody out. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Bare-handed for 1. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Wilson Ramos.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, number 24 will take his first hacks here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. At the plate, Michael Franco. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And he misses with it, 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Leon goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Nunez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And an off-speed pitch. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Williams. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's got it. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Here's Carlos Santana now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he comes back with a fast. Here's Jackie Bradley now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira's there. 1 down. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And it's 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. J.D. Martinez would be next. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It's thrown away. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he is out at second. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Chopped weakly up the first base line. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Now batting, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. The 1-1 from Price. Grounded back up the middle. And he's safe. Digging in, Michael Franco was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And he lays off there 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He's running, lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A look to first by Price, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1 home. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. He's on the move again from first. And here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter.
Ball 1.
Martinez.
Way in front of that fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Moreland, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss.
And we'll have to leave. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Riding in once again, Nick Williams. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Now he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Hit well on the ground to first. Moreland's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And in steps Scott Kingery.
Number 4.
Here it comes. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Rhys Hoskins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's got himself another one as he picks. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Herrera comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Riding into the box, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kingery ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes ball 1. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And this one misses inside, a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Leon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. In there, 0-1. And it's 1-1. And he'll step off and try again. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Nunez on the move. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Price ready with the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. At the plate, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Down and away, ball one. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Popped up. Nunez in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Kingery's there, and the stolen base winds up as a moot. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The catcher, number 4.
Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Starting to run out of it.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. In now, number 24. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Popped him up. Bogarts calls for it. 2 gone. Digging in, Michael Franco. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. No hits to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's Bogaerts. In the air out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-0. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Williams is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Sandy Leon trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And that one just missed outside. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where
got him looking. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nick Williams. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple. And in steps Scott Kingery. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's only 2 for 10. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Popped him up. Leon is there to make the catch, and Ellis. Here's Jackie Bradley now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Junior, your attention, please.
And the ball 1-0.
Number 46. Adam.
Line towards center field. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
He throws him on the fastball there. Mookie Betts becomes out number 2 this inning. The windup and the 0-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Stepping up now, number 24. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. To short. Bogarts has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. popped him up. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Breaking ball in for a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Matt Barnes gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Bradley is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man. David Price, take a snapshot of that.